There is no magic food out there that will cure or stop you from getting cancer. But there are lots of specific foods out there that, when eaten regularly, could potentially help to prevent cancer. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we take a look at 10 cancer-fighting foods you need to be eating. Number 10. Citrus fruits. Regular consumption of citrus fruits, things like lemons, limes, grapefruits, and oranges, has been associated with a lower risk of certain cancers in some studies. A detailed overview of 9 prominent pancreatic cancer studies found that greater intake of citrus fruit was in fact linked to a reduced risk of developing pancreatic cancer. Another interesting review of 14 studies found that increased consumption of citrus fruit, which was defined by at least 3 or more servings of citrus fruit per week, reduced the risk of stomach cancer by 28%. One large study found that people who ate higher amounts of citrus fruits had a lower risk of developing digestive and upper respiratory tract cancers. To conclude, when you take into account all the other health benefits of regularly consuming citrus fruits, it's really a no-brainer. We all should be trying to regularly eat and consume citrus fruits, not just for their anti-cancer and positive health benefits, but also because they taste great. Number 9. Nuts and seeds. Peanuts, almonds, walnuts, cashews, pistachios, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds, and a long list of other nuts and seeds available are very good for your health and at fighting cancer. A study that examined the diets of around 19,000 people found that regular consumption of nuts was associated with a decreased risk of cancer and total mortality. A similar study followed just over 30,000 people for 30 years and found that eating nuts regularly was associated with a decreased risk of developing colorectal, endometrial, and pancreatic cancers. Flax seeds are a wonderful source of lignans. Lignans are plant compounds that have strong antioxidant properties that can help fight cancer. One study involving just over 6,000 women found that those who ate ground flax seeds are 18% less likely to develop breast cancer. Another study conducted on mice found that feeding them walnuts decreased the growth rate of breast cancer cells by 80% and also reduced the number of tumors by 60%. Nuts and seeds can really benefit your health and help protect you from cancer. We should all try to include a good handful of nuts and seeds in our daily diets. Number 8. Beetroot. Beetroot, or sometimes known as just beets, are a delicious root vegetable that is eaten all around the world. Beetroot is absolutely full of wonderfully essential vitamins and minerals. They're great at keeping your blood pressure in line, supporting brain health, helping to fight inflammation, can help to improve athletic performance, and just might have some anti-cancer properties. Beetroot extract has been shown to reduce the division and growth of tumor cells in animal studies. Another study on human cells found that beetroot extract reduced the growth of prostate and breast cancer cells. So if you want a food that can help improve your overall health and potentially fight cancer, beetroots just might be for you. Number 7. Turmeric. Turmeric is a beloved spice that is used in a variety of cooking all around the world. Turmeric is also renowned for its health-promoting properties. The active ingredient in turmeric is curcumin. Now, curcumin is a chemical with antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and even anti-cancer benefits. Curcumin has been found in studies to be a beneficial herb in cancer treatment and has also been found to impact cancer growth and development. Studies have shown that it can contribute to the death of cancerous cells and reduce the growth of new blood vessels in tumors. There is evidence that turmeric can help to actually prevent cancer from occurring in the first place, especially for cancers of the digestive system. Not only can turmeric help to fight and prevent cancer, but evidence suggests it also has strong natural anti-inflammatory properties, lowers the risk of developing brain diseases, helps to prevent heart disease, and could even fight depression. For the best possible results, try to include turmeric in your diet every day. You can add it to any sauce or cooked foods to add flavor. It is also great to try and incorporate black pepper with turmeric, as it helps to increase the absorption rate of the turmeric. Number 6. Beans. Delicious beans come in many different shapes and sizes, from chickpeas, or sometimes known as garbanzo beans, to lentils, peas, kidney beans, black beans, soybeans, pinto beans, navy beans, and the many more different varieties out there. One thing all these legumes have in common is that they're very healthy for you. For a start, they're high in fibre, which has been linked to help protect against colorectal cancer. Many observational studies have found that consumption of soybeans is associated with a reduced risk of cancer due to the isoflavones found in soybeans. Soybeans also seem to be especially effective for women at fighting gastrointestinal cancer. Studies have found that eating beans on a regular basis is associated with a lower risk of death from many different causes, including heart disease, stroke, cancer, and diabetes. Number 5. Onions. Onions are a member of the allium genus. Other vegetables that are part of the allium family include garlic, which we'll be hearing more about later, leeks, chives, and shallots. Onions have actually been used as traditional medicine for thousands of years. People have historically used onions to treat things like headaches, heartburn, and mouth sores. Onions contain wonderful cancer-fighting compounds. An overview of 26 studies found that people who ate the highest amount of allium vegetables, remember those are onions, garlic, chives, and shallots, were around 22% less likely to be diagnosed with stomach cancer than those who rarely consumed allium vegetables. Onions also contain many flavonoid antioxidants that could seriously slow the growth of tumours. Another study from Puerto Rico found that women who ate onions and garlic on a daily basis had a lower risk of breast cancer. Number 4. Cinnamon. Before we start, we've got to understand that there are normally 2 different varieties of cinnamon available to buy. These 2 types are cassia and Ceylon. Cassia cinnamon, or sometimes known as regular cinnamon or Chinese cinnamon, is safe to eat, but only in small to moderate amounts. Eating too much cassia cinnamon may cause health problems because it contains high amounts of a compound called coumarin. However, Ceylon cinnamon, which can also be known as true cinnamon, is the good variety that offers many health benefits, including anti-cancer properties. So when buying cinnamon, always try to buy Ceylon cinnamon, not cassia cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon is well known for its ability to reduce blood sugar and ease inflammation. Some animal studies have found that Ceylon cinnamon might have anti-cancer properties that could prevent cancer cells from spreading. Cinnamon acts by reducing the growth of cancer cells and the formation of blood vessels in tumours. There is also some evidence to suggest that cinnamon could be toxic to cancer cells, potentially causing the cancerous cells to die. You can start including cinnamon in your diet by adding it to your breakfast in the morning. I like to sprinkle some on my morning porridge. There are loads of other ways to include cinnamon in your diet though. All you have to do is do a quick search for cinnamon recipes. Number 3. Cruciferous vegetables. Arugula, pak choy, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, kale, radish, and turnips are all cruciferous vegetables. They're all rich in folate, vitamin C, E, and K, and very high in fibre. Cruciferous vegetables are a fantastic source of phytonutrients, which are compounds that can help lower inflammation and reduce your risk of developing cancer. Observational studies have linked high consumption of foods like cruciferous vegetables with a low risk of cancer. Cruciferous vegetables contain a wonderful substance called sulforaphane. This is a strong anti-cancer compound that can't really be found anywhere else in the quantities that are present in cruciferous vegetables. 35 studies have found that those who eat more cruciferous vegetables have a lower risk of developing colorectal and colon cancer. Many experts agree that cruciferous vegetables are one of the healthiest types of foods out there, packed full of essential nutrients and vitamins and perfectly placed to reduce inflammation in your body and help fight cancer. So make sure you're eating your greens. Number 2. Berries. Blueberries, blackberries, cranberries, goji berries, raspberries, and strawberries are some of the most common varieties. They're delicious, nutritious, and might just be what you're looking for to start your day. Berries contain several potent and powerful antioxidants that may help to reduce your risk of cancer. These include things like anthocyanins, egalic acid, and resveratrol. Many studies conducted on humans and animals suggest that berries may protect against esophagus, mouth, breast, and colon cancer. One animal study found that consuming frozen raspberries decreased the number of tumours by up to 62%. The evidence is pretty clear and growing each day. berries are some of the best food you can eat to help fight cancer. They're also great at helping with lots of other medical conditions. Berries help to improve blood sugar and insulin response, they're high in fiber, they help fight inflammation, and they can also help to keep your arteries healthy. So if you aren't already, start eating berries every day. Fresh berries tend to be expensive, so if you want to save a bit of money, buy frozen. They're just as healthy for you, much cheaper, and last a long time in the freezer. Number 1. Garlic. Garlic is a pretty wonderful food, and it is incredibly healthy for us. Garlic is highly nutritious, but very low in calories. It is great at fighting common colds, it can help reduce blood pressure, lower your risk of heart disease, and could even help prevent Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Several studies have found an association between garlic intake and a lower risk of certain cancers. One study of over 500,000 people found that those who regularly ate allium vegetables, such as garlic, leek, shallots, and onions, had a lower risk of stomach cancer than those who rarely consumed them. Another study found that men who ate a high intake of garlic were associated with having a reduced risk of prostate cancer. The active component in garlic is a compound called allicin. Now, allicin has been shown to kill cancer cells in multiple test tube studies. So if you haven't already, start adding garlic to your meals. It is wonderfully healthy, has strong anti-cancer benefits, and it tastes great. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. That is it for this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below if you're going to start eating any of these foods now you've seen this video. All sources can be found in the description box, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.